Hey everyone, welcome to the library's channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to do a deck review, flip through, and pull at the end along with some shuffling so you can see how this deck handles, okay? And get a sense of what to expect if you should get it for yourself. I just needed a very good portable tarot deck that's pretty simple, straightforward, without needing a book or anything like that, just something real direct. For on-the-go divination, when I go out there and do some paranormal healing readings. So I wanted to get sort of an extra backup, and this one was just highly recommended by so many people. So I'm like, awesome, let's do it. Pretty basic, simple, nothing fancy. It is just using the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot imagery with a message, okay? This one's called the Practical Tarot Wisdom with the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck. And it's written by Arwen Lynch, Arwenlynch, two different names, first and last. Okay, it does come with your introduction card here. There's their name again, Arwen Lynch, and it's published by the U.S. Game System. So I'm pretty certain you can pretty much find it anywhere. If you want to walk into Barnes and Noble, you'll probably see it there. Okay, but I got them on Amazon, so it's not that bad. And then they give you a little spread card just to give you some basics if you want to do a spread, along with a little description of the deck. Okay. The box itself, pretty simple, small in size. Definitely something you can put in your purse or pocket or whatever. Okay. Back size also has a little bit of a description about it and shows you a couple of the cards, specifically Temperance and the Empress. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, guys. This will be helpful for some healing too, okay? Pretty simple. There's a barcode there, the ISBN numbers, okay? Actually, we're going to go ahead and put these back in here. And I'll stand that up for you. Now, they do display sideways, but I'll show you upright what the cards look like. And it does say the USA Games at the bottom there, okay? So the size of the card is actually, it's even smaller than a playing card. It's just smidge smaller, okay? So it would be good for small hands too. And they all look like that, and they have that gloss. And the gloss on the other side too, except the message goes that way, okay? So we'll get through. I have no idea what order they put it in. Hopefully pretty standard. Based on seeing the pentacle suit at the end there, it's possible they did it even in timing order, but we'll see, okay? So we have the Fool, the Magician, High Priestess, Empress, Emperor. Is it not? There we go. Let me get you a little closer, actually. Let's do that. These are small cards. Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength. Now, they don't have any of the assessments in terms of zodiac, okay? So if you wanted to add that, you could probably just write them on the deck. That's what I would do. There is room. It seems like you can get away with it. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hangman, the Death card, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. They do have their numbers, though. That's the good thing. That's another good thing. And it's not Roman numerals for those that struggle with that. It's just regular numbers, okay? The Star, the Moon. And I could definitely see kids using this deck. It is a good size for their hands. The wording on it, I would probably say is maybe a third grade, maybe second grade reading comprehension. I guess it depends on how excelled the child is. With Sun, Judgment, the World. Now with the Swords, okay, so it's not totally in the order of timing. So these would be weeks. So you could actually write that on the card. Swords are weeks, could be days. Ace of Swords. So we'll go Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we have our court cards. Page, Knight, Queen, King. Now we move into the quickest energy of Wands suit, fire element, hours, minutes, days, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Then we move on to the cups. Okay, we're now back onto the timing months for cups and the water element. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, if I can pick them up, Queen, King, and now for the Pentacles, our slowest energy, represented by years and the earth element, Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and finally King. Okay, I just feel like we should just do a single pull. So let's do a bunch of shuffling so you could see how it works in my hands. And I do have carpal tunnel, so bear with. I will attempt to do reversals with the bridge shuffle, but we're not going to read reversal right now. We're just going to read it as is so you can get an idea of what it reads like. Okay, for most of the cards, we'll try to get a card that is most appropriate to describe a majority of them in terms of how they're stylized in writing, and also to get us a past, present, future message for anyone at this time. All right, that's pretty good. It already feels like it's moving and grooving. Let's get hand shuffle. I'll show you how it fans out for those that prefer that method. Bam. And now we will get a split for those that prefer that method. Oh, easy. Yeah, these are definitely great for little hands, guys. I can see young ones using this deck. We'll see if the comprehension is pretty decent. It does seem so far from what I've seen flipping through it, with a little bit of extra working, I think this deck will be pretty easy to bridge shuffle over time. See, it only took one extra. That's good. All right. But yeah, I can definitely see it might be second grade, third grade, fourth grade maybe, somewhere in that ballpark. For you parents that are looking for something that your kids can use, it, might be something safe to use. Okay. It's all standard imagery from the Radiant Rider-Waite. Okay. All right. So let's actually get us a message. One, please. Ha. And we have the Five of Pentacles. This is actually good practice for me. I don't usually use it very often, but we have Mercury placement for this card. Hold on, I'm trying to remember if it's Capricorn or Taurus. I think it's Taurus. Mercury and Taurus energy. That could be someone's placement. Okay, or just the energy they're in. Don't let pride stop you from asking for help. Say a prayer for guidance, then accept the map when it's offered. You don't have to go through a challenge alone, or this challenge alone, whatever you're thinking of at the time. Remember that there is strength in asking for assistance. You won't get a yes if you refuse to ask. And I literally just heard, closed mouths don't get fed. Okay, so that might be very specific to someone, all right? There you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Bye. Oh, and I probably will do individual shorts of this. I don't know if I mentioned that. And probably put them in the readings playlist with all the others, okay? I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. It might just be like a 3-card pull or something, okay? Bye.